Cheese, at your age, most people would say it's too fatty, too salty, or something you should be cutting back on, not adding more of. But what if I told you that certain cheeses could actually help you rebuild lost muscle, protect your balance, and keep you strong well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond? Yes, the same food you've been told to avoid might be one of your greatest allies in the fight against age-related muscle loss, what doctors call sarcopenia. And the best part? You don't need fancy powders or expensive supplements. These 5 cheeses are hiding in plain sight, sitting quietly in your fridge, ready to help you stand taller, move easier, and stay independent. In this video, I'll reveal 5 specific cheeses that have been shown to support muscle strength, improve mobility, and fuel aging bodies with exactly what they need. These aren't your average snack cheeses. These are targeted, proven tools backed by science and decades of geriatric nutrition research. Stay with me because by the end of this, you'll know exactly what to eat, when to eat it, and how much, so you can feel stronger, steadier, and more in control of your health than you have in years. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. 1. Cottage cheese, the gentle muscle rebuilder. As we grow older, we come to realize that staying strong isn't just about lifting heavy things. It's about lifting ourselves out of chairs, out of bed, off the floor. Yet after age 60, something quiet begins to happen inside our bodies. We start to lose muscle mass, a condition called sarcopenia, and most of us don't even notice it until it's harder to walk up the stairs, harder to carry groceries, harder to stay independent. But here's something hopeful. The right foods can fight back, and cottage cheese might be one of the most powerful tools we have. This humble, soft, creamy cheese is far more than an old diet food from the 1980s. It's a nutritional powerhouse perfectly suited for older adults. In just half a cup, cottage cheese gives you 14 grams of high-quality protein, yet it's light, only around 80 calories. More importantly, it contains leucine, the key amino acid that triggers muscle building. As we age, our muscles don't respond to protein the way they used to. We need more of it, and we need leucine to wake them up. Cottage cheese helps do just that. What makes it so effective isn't just the amount of protein, but the type. Cottage cheese contains casein, a slow-digesting protein that nourishes your muscles for up to 8 hours. Think of it as a time-release formula for muscle protection, especially important at night when your body is fasting during sleep. A small serving before bed can actually help prevent muscle breakdown while you rest. And it's gentle, easy on the teeth, easy to digest, even if your appetite isn't what it used to be. Many seniors find meats hard to chew or too heavy. Cottage cheese, on the other hand, can be eaten cold, blended into smoothies, mixed with fruit or herbs, or even used as a protein-rich spread. For older Americans seeking not just longer life but better life, where getting dressed doesn't feel like a chore and gardening or walking the dog remains a joy, cottage cheese is more than food. It's functional medicine. Quiet, affordable, and effective. Now, imagine pairing that gentle muscle support with a bold, concentrated burst of nutrition, something aged, sharp, and deeply satisfying. That's where our second cheese comes in. And it may surprise you. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now let's move on to point number 2. 2. Parmesan, the nutrient-dense classic. When you're in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, strength doesn't just mean lifting weights, it means lifting life. The ability to climb stairs, carry your grandchild, or simply walk confidently without fear of falling. But with every passing year, we naturally lose muscle, a condition called sarcopenia, unless we step in and nourish our muscles with exactly what they need. And one of the most surprising allies in this fight, Parmesan cheese. Yes, the same cheese you might sprinkle on spaghetti holds far more value than just flavor. True, aged Parmesan, especially authentic Parmigiano Reggiano, is one of the most nutrient dense foods available to older adults. In just a small ounce, about the size of your thumb, you get over 10 grams of high quality complete protein. For those who eat smaller portions in later life, this concentrated nutrition is a gift. It lets you get what your muscles need without having to eat more than your body wants. But there's something even more special about Parmesan, its digestibility. Because it's aged for 24 months or more, the proteins and lactose in the cheese are naturally broken down. That means less bloating, easier digestion, and even people with lactose sensitivity can usually enjoy it without discomfort. And that matters because older adults often struggle with digesting dense protein sources like meat. Parmesan is also incredibly rich in calcium, a mineral most people associate with bone health, but which is also essential for muscle contraction and function. Every movement your body makes requires calcium. Without it, no amount of protein will make your muscles work well. 1 ounce of Parmesan gives you 25% of your daily calcium needs in a form that's easy to absorb. Sprinkling freshly grated Parmesan over eggs, soups, or vegetables doesn't just make meals delicious, it turns them into medicine. Real nourishment, real strength. For many of my older patients, this small daily habit has made a noticeable difference in how they move, how they feel, and how much energy they bring into each day. But not all protein works the same way. Some reaches your muscles fast right when they need it, and that's the secret behind our third cheese, a creamy, comforting favorite that works quickly after a walk or simple chore. You're about to meet the fastest muscle-building cheese of them all. 3. Ricotta, the fast-acting muscle builder. There's a quiet but powerful truth about growing older. Our bodies don't bounce back like they used to. A short walk leaves us more tired. A simple chore takes more effort. That's because after age 60, sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass, becomes a steady, silent threat to our independence. But with the right choices, we can push back. And one of the fastest ways to help your muscles recover and grow is through a soft, creamy cheese you've probably eaten your whole life, ricotta. What makes ricotta special isn't just its texture or taste, it's how your body uses it. Unlike most cheeses that contain slow-digesting casein, ricotta is made from whey protein, the fastest absorbing protein available. Within 30 to 60 minutes, its amino acids reach your bloodstream and head straight to your muscles, just when they need support most. This makes ricotta the perfect post-activity fuel. After a gentle walk around the block, a bit of light gardening, or even stretching exercises, your muscles are primed to rebuild. Ricotta helps make that happen. Whey protein in ricotta is rich in branched-chain amino acids, BCAAs, especially leucine, which is critical for turning on the body's muscle-building switch. And while meat or eggs can be harder to digest as we age, ricotta is smooth, light, and easy on the stomach. For seniors who may struggle with chewing or swallowing, it's an ideal way to get high-quality protein without discomfort. Ricotta is also lower in sodium than most cheeses, an important factor for seniors managing blood pressure or heart conditions. It supports your muscles and your heart, giving you strength and peace of mind at the same time. And it's versatile. Spread on toast with a drizzle of honey, blended into smoothies, or folded into pasta and vegetables. Ricotta doesn't shout. It supports, comforts, and heals quietly from within. If you're serious about reclaiming strength, balance, and daily confidence, then ricotta isn't just a food, it's a smart, strategic part of your wellness plan. Small servings, taken consistently, can make daily tasks feel a little easier and life feel a little lighter. But what if there were a cheese that gave you protein and protected your heart and nerves at the same time? Mild in flavor, low in salt, and unexpectedly powerful? Our next cheese does exactly that, and it's been hiding in plain sight in American fridges for decades. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now let's keep going with point number 4. 4. Swiss cheese, the hidden powerhouse. Sometimes the strongest solutions are the quietest ones. Swiss cheese doesn't grab attention with bold flavor or fancy packaging. It just sits there, mild, familiar, full of those gentle holes. And yet, it holds a secret that's especially important if you're over 60. It's one of the most muscle-friendly cheeses available for older adults. In the fight against sarcopenia, where strength slowly slips away with age, Swiss cheese offers a steady hand of support, especially for those managing other health concerns like high blood pressure or sensitive digestion. What sets Swiss cheese apart is its remarkable balance. With 8 grams of protein per slice, it provides a meaningful amount of high-quality protein in just a small, easy-to-eat portion. For seniors who don't feel as hungry or who eat smaller meals, this kind of protein density can be a game changer. It helps meet daily needs without overwhelming the appetite or the stomach. But protein isn't the only reason Swiss cheese matters. It's also naturally lower in sodium than most other cheeses, making it a wise choice for older adults who are watching their salt intake to protect their heart and blood vessels. And yet, despite being lower in salt, it's still rich in calcium and vitamin B12, 2 nutrients that are essential for maintaining both muscle coordination and nerve health. Vitamin B12, in particular, plays a crucial role in preventing muscle weakness, fatigue, and even cognitive decline, all risks that increase with age. Swiss cheese is also very digestible, especially when sliced thin or melted. It's soft enough to chew easily, yet solid enough to work in sandwiches, omelets, or as a snack paired with fresh fruit or whole grain crackers. It adapts well to both savory and mild meals, comforting, familiar, and quietly powerful. For older Americans trying to stay steady on their feet, protect their independence, and keep up with grandchildren or garden chores, Swiss cheese can be a daily ally. It doesn't make a fuss, it just helps you feel better and move better. But what if there were a cheese so soft, so universally loved, that it could comfort the senses and fuel the muscles at the same time? Our next cheese might be the most soothing and surprisingly effective of them all. And chances are, it's already in your kitchen. 5. Mozzarella, the mild, muscle-friendly staple. There's something deeply comforting about mozzarella. Its soft texture, its mild taste, its gentle melt. It feels like home. But what most older adults don't realize is that this familiar cheese is far more than a topping for pizza or a filler for lasagna. Mozzarella can be a key player in rebuilding muscle and fighting sarcopenia, quietly working in the background to help you stay strong, balanced, and capable as the years go on. Mozzarella, especially part skim or fresh varieties, delivers a steady dose of high-quality protein, about 7 grams per ounce, in a form that's easy to chew, easy to digest, and easy to enjoy. For older adults who may feel overwhelmed by heavier protein sources like steak or dense beans, mozzarella offers a gentler path. It's light on the stomach but strong in support, helping you meet your body's daily protein needs without discomfort or excess. Beyond protein, mozzarella is also rich in calcium, which is essential not only for maintaining healthy bones, but also for ensuring your muscles contract and relax properly. Without enough calcium, your legs feel heavy, your grip weakens, and even standing up from a chair becomes harder than it should be. Mozzarella delivers that calcium in a form that's delicious, versatile, and well absorbed by the body. Another important benefit: mozzarella is typically lower in sodium than aged cheeses, making it ideal for seniors watching their blood pressure. It's a heart-friendly protein source that supports strength and cardiovascular health, a rare combination. You can layer it on sandwiches with turkey and spinach, melt it over vegetables, or roll it into whole grain wraps with tomato and basil. It's the kind of food that feels like comfort but functions like medicine. For older Americans trying to maintain independence, whether that means lifting groceries, playing with grandchildren, or simply feeling steady on your feet, mozzarella is a smart, satisfying choice. It supports not just your body, but your sense of self. But here's a truth that surprises many: the timing of when you eat your protein matters just as much as how much you eat. The next insight could completely change the way you plan your meals, and it may be the missing key in truly reversing muscle loss after 60. Let's talk about when to eat and why it could be the most powerful shift you make. 6. When you eat matters just as much as what you eat. For years, many of us believe that dinner should be the biggest meal of the day, a comforting, satisfying end to a long routine. But when it comes to rebuilding muscle and fighting sarcopenia after 60, that old belief doesn't hold up. The truth is, the timing of your protein, especially cheese, can be just as important as the amount you eat. And for older adults, this one shift in your routine could make the difference between growing stronger or continuing to lose muscle silently over time. After a full night of sleep, your body wakes up in a fasted state. That means your muscles have gone 8 to 10 hours without nourishment. During this time, your body may have even broken down muscle tissue to supply energy. What you eat first thing in the morning sends a powerful message: either continue losing muscle or begin rebuilding it. That's why breakfast should be your most protein-rich meal of the day. It sets the tone for your entire metabolism and how your muscles respond to nutrients throughout the day. Research shows that older adults need 25 to 30 grams of protein at each main meal to maintain muscle mass and function. Unfortunately, most seniors in America only consume 8 to 10 grams at breakfast, falling far short of what's needed to activate muscle protein synthesis. But this is exactly where our 5 cheeses can shine. Imagine starting your day with half a cup of cottage cheese mixed with fruit, or a slice of toast topped with ricotta and honey. Add in an ounce of Parmesan sprinkled over eggs, and you've easily met your morning protein goal without overwhelming your appetite. The same applies after movement. Even gentle activity like walking, stretching, or gardening makes your muscles more sensitive to protein for the next 1-2 hours. Eating a small serving of mozzarella or Swiss during this window can turn a light walk into a powerful muscle-building opportunity. This isn't about counting calories or eating perfectly. It's about consistency and intention. Knowing when your body is most ready for nourishment allows you to work with your biology instead of against it. You don't need fancy supplements or complicated diets, just real food at the right time. But now you may be wondering, how much of these cheeses should I actually eat each day to make a real difference? Let's break that down clearly in the next section. You might be surprised at how simple and satisfying it really is. 7. How much cheese should you eat daily? By now you've seen how powerful certain cheeses can be, not just as tasty additions to your plate, but as true allies in your fight to rebuild muscle and slow the progression of sarcopenia. But how much of these cheeses do you actually need each day to see real, measurable benefits? The answer is both simple and practical. And when done consistently, it can lead to a transformation in how your body feels, moves, and functions over time. Health experts recommend that adults over 60 aim for 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight each day. For a 150-pound adult, That equals about 68 kilo, which means you should be getting roughly 80 to 85 grams of protein daily to preserve and build lean muscle. While cheese alone won't meet your full needs and shouldn't, it can make up a significant and convenient portion of your daily intake. In practical terms, that means including 2 to 3 servings of our featured cheeses every day. One serving might look like a half cup of cottage cheese, 1 ounce of Parmesan, 1/3 to a half cup of ricotta, or a slice of Swiss or mozzarella. Each serving delivers 7 to 14 grams of protein depending on the type. If you build your meals thoughtfully, adding cheese at a breakfast, lunch, and perhaps a light snack or dinner, you can easily get 35 to 40 grams of high-quality protein from cheese alone. But remember, consistency is key. The benefits seen in clinical studies came from daily use over 60 to 90 days. That's when people reported improved balance, strength, and a noticeable difference in everyday activities like rising from chairs or climbing stairs. Cheese isn't a magic bullet, but over time, it becomes a quiet form of medicine, working in the background to keep you independent, mobile, and vibrant. So now the question becomes, how do you turn this knowledge into daily action? In our final step, we'll walk you through a practical, step-by-step plan to help you bring these powerful cheeses into your life, starting tomorrow morning. Let's make this real. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.